Hey guys, welcome back. It's your girl Lici and I'm here with you today with another Halloween tutorial. So I'm just gonna get right on to it. Today I am priming my face with Milk of Magnesia for the simple fact that I am using a DIY fake blood and it does stain, so I don't want any of that on my real skin. Onto my brows, I am going to use an Elmer's washable glue stick to kind of just paste up my brows. I'm going to cancel them out and make it look like I have no hairs whatsoever. But I mean, that's already a normal, but you know what I mean. After that, I'm going to take my banana powder and I'm going to press that all over my brows to set the glue so it doesn't move, so it can be a nice flat canvas. Once I start actually putting on my foundation, as you can see now, my brows hair kind of came out and it started showing, but hey, it's okay. Once we get further into the tutorial, you will see that the tissue paper kind of covers my brows. Okay, I'm now going to use my Fenty Beauty matchsticks in Suede to highlight and conceal the usual areas, and I'm going to use Espresso from the Matchsticks trio to contour as well. Okay, after setting with my banana powder, I am now going to take the Nubian 2 palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm going to take Kenya to contour around my face. I don't usually contour this dark, but for the simple fact of this Halloween look, I wanted it to be a little more darker and more snatched. As usual, I'm going to take my go-to MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Powder in the shade Dark as my all-over face powder. You guys know, if you've seen my face routine, I always use this powder and I love it. For my highlighter, I'm going to take the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in the shade Illumnati just to add a little sparkle and shine to the look. Now this is where the fun begins. I'm taking my black gel eyeliner and I'm just mapping out how big of a circle I want the gory, gruesome eye look to be. Next, I took tissue paper and I kind of tore out or shaped it into how big of a circle I wanted it to be on my eye. As you can see, I already have one sleeve on it and I'm doubling up because the tissue paper that I used was kind of thick. And be careful, it does get a little sticky, just, you know, because you're using your fingers. So what I did is I got a knife to kind of help it stay down. So yeah. And please do not worry guys, washable glue was used throughout this tutorial.
Only doves, and if you see her in your dreams, be sure you never ever.
As you guys just saw, I used the scissors just kind of make a tiny incision so I can tear around the tissue, as you can see right now, around my eyes. I was thinking before like I should have did this before foundation, but either way it kind of worked out for me, so yeah. When tearing the tissue, be mindful that you do want to leave some of the tissue kind of hanging off, because once we put the foundation on, you want it to look like hanging flesh. Now I'm going to take my Maybelline New York Eye Studio gel eyeliner and I'm basically just going to paint in and fill in that inner space around my eye. After filling in the eyes, you're now going to take your Color Face foundation and dab it around the edges or the perimeter of the tissue paper. This is where you're trying to basically make this look like your skin. I'm now gonna take black face paint and paint the inner flabs of the tissue, and I'm also gonna go back over on my eye with this as well because I love the glossy finish that it had. I am now going back in with foundation just on a smaller brush just to get those crevices. I don't want to see any white at all, so yeah. I'm now setting the tissue with the same face powder that I was using before, the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I really want everything to blend seamlessly, so I'm going back again and contouring with that same Kenya color. This is just to ensure that the tissue paper matches with my face. I'm now taking my Saharan palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm blending out Sokoto and Jamilah around my eyes, just making it look a little more bruised and real-like looking. I definitely wanted to add texture to the look, so I took a disposable sponge, I tore it in half, and then I dabbed red lipstick on it, and I'm just dabbing it around the eye area, and I'm kind of bringing it outward as well. I really want that skin around it to look very bruised and banged up like a real life scab. For lips, I'm going to take my MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color in High Drama to line my lips. Then I'm going to use my NYX Liquid Suede in the color Kitten Heels to create a nice fiery ombre. Please do not ask me why I wanted to be extra. I really wanted to try out the whole blackout body and the head floating, but the way this cheap body paint was working, yeah, but it was a nice try though. Now onto the main event. FYI, I used the Washable Elmer's glue, water, and food dye to make this DIY fake blood. And as you can see, I'm just adding it to the perimeter of the tissue. This is where we're gonna start to make it look like lifelike, like a real life injury, gory type of eye look. I'm now dragging out the blood to kind of make tears. I'm not trying to make it too gory because you know that's not me, but hey, it doesn't hurt to step out the box. Oh yeah, please disregard the fork. That is what I used to mix the whole blood concoction together.